Hello everyone, and welcome to Mega Man X Dive. Now, this I was going to do a mobile limelight on, because it used to just be a mobile game, but I think it was like a bit over a year ago, maybe a year and a half, they put it on Steam, and it took me a little while because I had line account issues, but I eventually got my account onto the Steam version. And the way I did that is, there's an American version and there's a Taiwanese version. The Taiwanese version's the official one, the American one's just some dude. So yeah, a lot of confusion there. Alright, so, I had planned to just level my character up real hard and then I was gonna do it, but I don't know, man. It's taken too long to do that, basically, so... Okay. Yep, she's a bit of a gotcha. But, you know, it ain't so bad. So basically, I do the rounds for my dailies by... We go to our friends, then we do our one-button gift, then we receive our AP. I already did it like maybe an hour ago, so there's nothing there. Then we go to our capsules, and then we do our free pulls. Yep, these are missions. Now, I am going to save up that 1,000, and we will be doing the next pull in episode, so yeah. But it's been all this time, so I need to actually start the story. We should be able to blow through a lot of it. Yeah, this is what the pulls look like. I haven't had great luck. I've had okay luck with certain things, but generally speaking, it's always trash. Always. Oh look, trash. Thankfully, in my leveling up, I got us pretty powerful. So, generally, I rock Super Bass. He's a frickin' badass. And I love him. And I have made him mighty AF, but he also has this really amazing ability here. I think it's this one. When defeating a target with a weapon or a skill, recover HP equal to 20% of the attack. My attacks do a lot. This effect can only be triggered once more after a 6-second cooldown, so I'm keeping myself alive with that. I also linked to my second Dharma X, who has like 4 different DNA traits to inherit, and I've unlocked 3, and I'm also 3-star, and I'm on my way to ranking up. I need another 34 before I can rank up to 4-star, but yeah. Aside from that, like, he's strong, man. He is strong AF. Looking forward to unlocking this though. When you gain an invulnerability, when you hit an invulnerable target, you gain invulnerability status as well. This effect may only be triggered again after 3 seconds. However, this effect will not work on targets that are immune to debuffs. When you are attacked, there's a low chance to activate this skill, and the 3-second cooldown restriction. Okay. We got our treble boost, increasing movement speed by 35%, increased damage with busters by 20%, and reduces damage taken by 10%. So he's a freaking beast. And I've got 2 Sigma cards on him because I don't have a Super Base card, but you know, it at least unlocks increased launcher damage. Don't really use launchers though, but yeah. And what else was there? I can't remember. I unlocked this dude the other day. Rogue, as part of an event, so he's pretty cool. Not really part of my main team though, so my main team is Copy X. And damn, I wish I had his Buster. I really, really wish I do. I did. But I'm also using second Armor X because it was probably one of my favorite armors from the early X games, but aside from like those stupid green things on his shoulders, but I also unlocked Base EXE and Harpuya pretty recently. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I grew up playing Mega Man and Mega Man X. I had Mega Man 2 on the Game Boy, And I finished that a couple of times, and I don't know if I can do that these days. I also have Super Mega Man, who's the alternative to Super Bass. But I don't know, man. If I'm gonna level up any Blue Bomber version, it'll be that, but I'm kind of more preferential to the Mega Man Zero series. I did also get Vile MK2, so that's freaking awesome, because he comes with his mech. Oh yeah. And I got a few other well, a fair few other characters, but in my original save that I lost, I had Black Zero, so I got screwed out of him, and I am not happy about it. But who I really, really want to unlock is Omega. I want to unlock him so much. Or at least, you know, like one of the Sigmas. Hell yeah, dude. All of the reveals are just great. Check this one out. This game frickin' rules, man. Look at this. I'm not gonna do too many of these, by the way. Too many more, I mean. That's so freaking cool. Now, I wouldn't mind Nightmare and Regular Base 2, but this guy. They've got Street Fighter characters in here too. I want that guy. X-Kai. But they got Ryu, Chun-Li, Old Man Akuma, Base XX in purple. Oh, I want him. Much more partial to the purple base. Crimson Valstrax 0. And where is the X equivalent? There is one. I think it's Rathalosama X. So yeah, they got some Monster Hunter there. So they're touching on a lot. I hope they touch on some Breath of Fire characters. That would be lovely. But Rathalosama X. Hell yeah. I'm not going to sit here and jerk myself off too much, but let's have a quick look at our weapons. I main the Falcon Ballista, because I have just made it so it frickin' wrecks, you'll see. But also this Biochemical Blaster. If you have this, this is really great, because it's skill. Ooh. Hold up. Its skill is... Where's this freaking skill, man? It basically just, like, lets us heal. It's my backup heal. I used to use this as I was starting out, because a Gatling gun just freaking wrecks. But yeah, I also got this recently, which I kind of want to level up, and this recently, which I also want to kind of level up. But I also got this recently. Like, dude, that's really awesome stuff here, and we've managed to work ourselves up to over 400,000 power. We just need to keep going. Alright. So, I've got a guild, but only I'm in it. It is 100% for self-benefit, but if you are watching this and you want to jump in, we're the ZX Hunters. Try to donate daily, but I'm casual, man. Nearly ranked up, though. What else? In my daily runs, oops. You always want to put up stuff for research, and the reason that you want to do this and go through all your dailies is you do that, you go through your friends list, you do your capsules, then you do your story, your events, your co-ops, and eventually, when you're done your dailies, you come in here and you unlock all of these things along the top, these little dudes with the eyes, and they'll help you unlock your monthly activity. And that is a bunch of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot to do in this game. Anyway, it's been like 10 minutes of intro, so let's get into it. So, I'm probably not going to do the hard mode versions of stuff. We'll just cruise through the easy mode versions, just to get the story done, because it ramps up in difficulty quite quick. This stage you must challenge it using the designated setup. The what? This is normal mode. Oh, maybe it's because it's the first stage. Ah, right. Ah, Command Mission X. There's no time to lose. First, could you please restore the data for this stage? The Hunter program I can currently call up is called X. Please use X to get rid of all the irregular data. Just getting rid of it repairs it. That's right. That's the Mega Man X stage you were just challenging yourself to, player. You must feel like your head is full of cotton, right? I'm going to show you how to work the controls. Let's give it a try and get started. Yeah, bleh. Interesting. There's an irregular data. Press weapon button to attack. That's right, a long press on the attack button, blah 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 blah. Good job! See that? Just like that you can auto-target diagonal enemies. Hehe, in order to make the data repairs go faster, we keep doing research. That's how we created the cyberspace's unique system. So, let's continue. Oh, the path up ahead has collapsed. Jump over the gap. Yeah, treats you baby mode for a bit. Man, I'm surprised she didn't talk to herself. Never mind. See? See? A normal jump wouldn't have gotten you to the other side. But please stay calm, you only need to click the jump button again while jumping to activate double jump. One more irregular data has appeared. Oh, it's shooting some missiles. Quick, crouch to avoid the missiles. Dodged it. Let's move to the next stage. Let's try your charge shot. It lives up to its name, right? The charge shot adds energy. Blah 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 blah. How do you like that? Even powerful irregular data gets wiped out in one shot. The skill's awesome power truly is... Sorry, I've been talking too much. Let's pick up the pace a little. Yeah. Dude... Oh, shut up! Blah 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 blah. Wait, irregular data is coming. The Hunter program has two standard skills. X's second skill is the Seeker missile. It's not as powerful as the charge shot, but it can track targets then explode for area damage. Huh? The path is collapsing, but don't worry. Blah 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 wall jump. This is important stuff to know if you aren't a Mega Man player or fan. So like, for me, I already knew this stuff when I was a child. It's like she's lecturing me on how to ride a bike. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a huge mechanaloid, and bigger than buildings. Besides heads and arms, it's covered in hypermetal that won't cause any damage. It can crushing everything easily with spiked steel balls. Mao the Giant. It's that irregular data called Mao the Giant. The data shouldn't be in this stage. It seems there is a data fault. Ah, careful. Do you see that line on the ground? It shows the attack range. Blah blah blah, yep. Yeah, dude. Okay, you know what? Skip. Shut up. Dead. I'm like level 90, man. These early bosses are gonna go down like a sack of shit. But like I said, it ramps up quick. Real quick. Irregular data repair complete. You really are a player. You must have spent some time in other games' cyberspaces. I see. I really do know people. You might want to blaze through it just like that, but we should go back to the base for a little rest first. Later, we'll learn about the cyberspace deep log in a little bit more depth. We'll get to know each other better later on. You know, it's fine when I'm playing it myself, but it's making it hard to talk over while she's talking, so I'm just gonna maybe mute the voices just for this playthrough. So that was stage 1-1. Where are we? So we want general, yep. Put it on 5 so we can just vaguely hear it. Yeah, there we go. It's a very, very loud game. We are going to do this first world area, so bear with me. Oh, that goes for my character as well, huh? Alright. Just voice in general, that's fine. Might turn it up to 10%, I don't know. Alright, talk my ear off. Oh, she ain't gonna. Yeah, check out my frickin' weapon. Rebounds off everything. Shoots a little frickin' spinny thing. And, yeah. This is a sustainability build. So see how I just healed myself for 15,000 health? Yeah, well if I switch to my Buster, see that thing in the corner, or if I press Y, yeah, that refills a bunch of health too. How much? 35,000. Yeah, sustainability build. Nothing in this stage is going to hurt me, so... Hey! Yeah, you see these little purple things? So they're hidden in all stages. There's actually an achievement for getting 100 of them. I only got it recently too, they're not that easy to come by. You know what the funny thing is? Even in the hard stages, a lot of enemies kind of go down like this anyway. But then there's the ones that don't, and they fucking hurt. So it's like, you're one-shotting a lot, and stuff won't necessarily one-shot you, but it can 2 or 3, or maybe even 4-shot you. Okay, stage 3. 1-3. Ah, shit, I forgot to turn the voice up slightly. Ah. Rico is so annoying though. Oh, they're going back. Now, my advice would be, if you're starting to play this game, it will be very, very tempting to spend your gems that you unlock as you play through the game. Wait for a banner that has a character you want. I would highly suggest Super Base, but there are some pretty good characters as well. You might want to look up the skills of certain characters first and try and aim for one. My sustainability build is also in part because I just like black and purple as an awesome combo, and I really like Super Base, so whatevs. I'm more of like a Zero fan, if I'm going to be honest. Fuck that up. Oh man. There we go. Caution. That was fun. Now, I could show you a bunch of stuff that I also need to do for my dailies, but I might do that after we've gotten at least through 10 episodes. Or, not 10 episodes, but like 10 worlds, because it might spoiler a couple of the bosses that we're going to see. But I will be covering that a little bit later. But I'll be doing my dailies off screen. Ooh, I can go do some shopping after this. That was stage 4, huh? Alright, stage 5. get? Oh, it's so freaking loud though. There we go. So, stage 5? We did stage 4. Stage 5. If we miss one of these early stages, it's okay. I'm pretty sure it's the beginning stage and the ending stage that are most important, because she tells you story. And there is a story here, it's an interesting one. Me trying to use the D-pad just now. Those things fucking suck. They will try and bomb you. I don't like those stages that don't let us go back. Just checking I didn't miss any of those little living metal thingies. There's one. Now, I probably will do some Mega Man games down the line, it's just, dude, pixel perfect movement. I do have Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2, Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2, I've got the Mega Man 0 and ZX Legacy Collection, and they haven't released the Battle Network Collection as of recording this, but like, probably gonna get that too. Go away, man. I do like exploring the stages, but I'd prefer it if they didn't do this shit. Like, they lock the scrolling forward. Hate that shit. This Buster as well is awesome. Like, I've got ice on it, but it splits. Ah, shit. Oh well. But you see my shield as well? It's got a barrier around it, so yeah. It's not only shielding me with a heal thing, it poisons all enemies as well and splits into 3 and 5 shots. So yeah, overkill. I was very careful and meticulous with what I chose, but it looks like we're up to a boss. I do wonder, 1,940 for the recommended power and I'm in the 400,000s, jeez. Yeah, I built that guild almost specifically just so I could have the buff. I wonder if we'll fit in another world in this episode. Maybe it'll be a shorter series. Because, like, I can probably rush through these worlds pretty fast, and I just needed to show off some stuff pretty early on. Specifically some of the cooler characters that I don't have. Maybe one day. It's this asshole again. Dude, learn your lesson. Headshot! He didn't even get a chance to attack. Now, don't worry about me slaying through these bosses like a jerk. There's a boss rush mode, and we will be fighting every one of the bosses several times. But there's a lot of bosses. Like, this encompasses the Mega Man verse, like the Mega Man multiverse, or not multiverse, but like I guess it's more like a chronoverse, really, because it's like set in time periods. It's 20XX, 21XX, 22XX. But yeah. Alright. Gallery 2.1. It's a slow creep at first, but then it jumps. And the weird thing that I didn't realize at first is I just thought I wasn't strong enough to progress. You need to be you need to just progress regardless. Like, even if you're under the recommended power, and that was a weird thing for me to get. there. Actually, recording this series is kind of good in a weird way, because it means I get to go back through the stages and do like a second time over to grab those living medals and stuff. I think it's called living medal. But yeah, Capcom Taiwan has done pretty well with it. Oh, they've microtransactioned it to fuckery, but I haven't spent a cent yet. You don't have to. You can unlock a fair amount without spending money. And in saying that, I'm not saying you should never spend microtransactions. If you're putting in hours and stuff, and like, you know, you kind of want some stuff, that's fine, man. Like, you can support the developers that way. But I'm not a fan of, like, hunting for whales, or how gacha games are centered around not the fans of franchises, but the whales, who only care about a fake status symbol that means nothing, that they just bought and didn't earn. Trash. But in saying that, some of them are fun. Another Eden, Echoes of Mana, this, I play all three. They're good. Alright. 2-2. Okay. Try that again. This is also a game that has PvP too, and it is nuts. Kinda love it. Might try and fight somebody at the end of the episode. How about we try that? Sometimes I go back because Donkey Kong has trained me to never trust anything. You don't die as soon as you hit the spikes, but they do fuck up your health. They'll fuck up my health because it's just spikes. They do like percentile damage, I think. Oh, hello. Haven't been up here. There's one. Oh, it's locked me. Fuck's sake, man. Hate that shit. Actually hate that shit. Really? No freaking living mode? I would've put one there. So yeah, basically the whole deal with Mega Man is like, at some point humans created androids and they were called Reploids, and at some point those Reploids became sentient and got rights, basically. And then in the future, mankind and Reploids kind of coexisted. And that was the Mega Man era. But then, an evil scientist called Dr. Wily, he kind of just like rocked up one day and was like, nah, I've trained these robot masters to turn on all you guys, and yeah, I'm gonna take over the world. And Mega Man fucked his shit up 11, maybe 30 times, I don't fucking know. It was a lot of times. And then 100 years later, that same doctor that made Mega Man, or Rockman, and Roll, made X as a successor. They are not the same character. Am I supposed to be worried, bro? Because I am not. RIP! Anyway, yeah, then you get to the Mega Man X era, and then it's like, it's been 100 years, so Reploids have kind of built their own little society away from humans. They don't like war necessarily. They kind of do, but like, and they kind of get along, but yeah, then you go through all of the Mega Man X games, and then you get to Mega Man Zero, which is another 100 years in the future, and humans and Reploids are at war. Many of the robot masters, Mavericks and Reploids, have been turned into cyber elves. And then we go through that story with Zero as the main character. Then another 100 years go by, and Mega Man ZX happens. Then I think it's another 100 years, or maybe it's a different universe where you get Battle Network. And then I think it's Star Force after that? I can't remember, man. But yeah, it's like this whole continuity, so it's like, I love that. The story is great. It's like, there's a bit of cringe to it, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, it's kind of weird, good cringe. Like, you know when a Sonic game is okay? Okay, there's a few Sonic games that are pretty good. You know when a Sonic game is good? It's like that. It's like, yeah, it's a bit cringe, but it's like wholesome, or like fun at the very least. And I'm gonna have to do some Sonic games in the future. I haven't done. Oh wait, I did Sonic Adventure, at least 5 episodes. I should pick that series up. I got a lot of that game to finish, and I modded it, so it's super nice, and probably the best version of it I can probably run ever. Get frickin' wrecked. I'm glad the second world has gone by quick. Now, we're up to 2-4? Yeah. So I'll finish up this world, and then we'll try a PvP match. Just one. Just for the first episode, you know? Oh, this freaking stage. This is like the stage from Mega Man X that you have to redo and die at the end to get like one of the armor parts. On purpose, die at the end. But yeah, just the spread on the Falcon Ballista, man. And I have pretty much, like, I haven't completely maxed it out, but I am not going to be able to upgrade it in star value anymore, so I got the title for having it, but the title's kind of cringe. I prefer my event titles. Oh, shit. Oh, dude! Okay, hold on. Chord is itching my freaking finger. I fucking hate chords. Where's the future where there's no chords ever again? For anything. Ah, fuck it. I don't care that much. Not enough to waste any more time than we need to. Worth it. Man, just that heal ballista is just so freaking good. And the healing applies to just super base in general, so again, highly recommended you go for super base. But there's so many good characters, man, like, no one would blame you for just going with someone you like. I do want to level up Copy X, I do want to level up Omega Zero, just because the regular version of Mega Man Zero is kind of like not an epic unit, he's like a rare. And I am bummed out that I don't have my Black Zero like I used to. It frickin' sucks. we're nearly done. So this stage, and then the next one will probably have a little bit of story finally, because it looks like a boss fight. Did we do this stage? No, surely not. No, we didn't do this stage. I know we didn't. This is the second last one. We just did the one that had the little elevator, not elevator thing, but the little wheelie platform. Him wheelie, him friend. Yep, I'm a kid that grew up with both Grimlock and Ludo from frickin' Labyrinth. Now I'm an idiot that quotes things. Obscure things at random that make me sound like a crazy person to people. But every now and then, someone gets it, and that's all that matters. I'm the generation that grew up watching TV, laughing at things like the cable guy, not realizing that one day, I would become him. Maybe not that bad. Alright, boss time, and then we'll fit in a quick PvP if we can. Depends on if anyone's online, to be honest. I'm glad I waited to record this as well, because these load screens used to look like low-quality JPEGs when the Steam release came out, because it was mostly optimized for a phone. I do like that the boss stage is usually just straight to the boss. No getting through a stage to get to him. Who's this boss? Ooh, Mega Scorpio. It's a giant scorpion-like mechanoid that belongs to Red Alert, used to track down Axel after he escaped, and it almost destroyed everything in the city. Well, I didn't even move. Now, as I said before, we're going to be fighting a lot of these bosses in harder variants a lot later in the game, so we'll worry about taking them down then. We're just going through the motions to get to near where it's getting to the point where I die a lot in stages. But yeah, so we had Mao the Giant, the Mega Scorpio, so that's 2 bosses in one episode. That's not too bad. And we'll go back. We unlock any. Yep. Yeah. So you get your dailies done. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I should also point out a really important way to level up. So if you're feeling low level, you can click on your total power here. And you can go to these, right? And I'll tell you what you should be doing to level up. Get your S ranks, your A ranks, your SS ranks. I'm pretty sure there's an SSS rank as well. And obviously your weapon matters. So let's just say we're doing Biochemical Buster. Obviously we need to collect memory to rank it up. But you also need to upgrade with your MP materials here. Like, this is all important. And then like that jumps it up as well. The 45 in the middle there, that's how many MP points I've managed to drop into it, like how many times I've leveled it up. So it's only 1 behind my Falcon Ballista. But then also you have leveling up in general, do that for sure. You need to equip it with a chip, so I put my Chill Penguin on this and a different one on my other one. But you also need to unlock these. These are important. And on your epic weapons, you get a secret skill. So level up your main weapons, that's super important. Eventually you get cards, you should be leveling these up too. I focused on the 2 Sigma ones because those were the ones that were cool when I got first, I guess. But I got this Omega Zero one here that I want to use one day. and a regular base one as well. So you're leveling up your characters, you're leveling up your weapons, but you're also leveling up your chips that you unlock, because you fight bosses over and over again in Boss Rush, and you unlock them as like a chip that you can equip to your characters and weapons. But, finally, repository, right? Here's your armor. You can combine armor to create stuff once you're level 20. You can create a rare variant, or you can equip... oh, you can't do advanced on that one. When do you unlock advanced? At level 50. Yeah. So yeah, every 10 levels you can go a bit higher. I'm up here. But you can't level up the purple variants as much as you can these variants, the elite variants. But I've got near max gear anyway. You have to get lucky with the stars, unfortunately, and I have not gotten very lucky. But that matters a lot to your overall, because yeah, all of these stats go up pretty exponentially. So if I was to do this, yeah, as you can see, that's a pretty decent difference. So if every level's doing that, like, it matters. Anyway, while we're here, let's unlock some boxes. Don't forget to come in here and unlock your stuff, or these will just pile up. And it'll be cool when you unlock it, but yeah. Oh, we got an epic weapon memory. Takes a little while to build yourself up, but you can get there. Also, the shop isn't just for gems and stuff like that. Go in there and check if you have, like, event currency and stuff like that you can use. We are going to be doing that PvP match in a moment. I'm just trying to cover some bases here. Oh, nice! Hell yeah. What was the thing that I remembered that I was meant to do? This. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh yeah, that's going to jump me up as well. Ooh, apparently we ranked up a weapon. But which one was it? Oh, the triangle gun. Okay. I just unlock them all, man, because screw it, why not? Not 3 stars, I can do this one. And I think it, in general, overall counts. The activity... Now, before I do that PvP match, jump into the shop quickly. So you can buy a little bits and pieces here with gems. I would not waste your gems if you can help it, but it's important to build up a bunch of these, because this is how you revive mid-level. And if you get to the end of a level and kill yourself if you have low health and revive with full health, you will be able to get your 3-star through there, and yeah. Also, you're going to want character patches to upgrade your characters. Oh wait, no, these patches here. If you've unlocked a character, you can purchase their memory here. This is how I leveled up my super base. I spent all of my character memory on him. And we're getting there. But you also have the weapon memories as well, and this is how I'm leveling up my biochemical buster. So yeah, this is the basic shop. I don't come in here very often. Skip dives are also good. It's good to build up a bunch of these. So like maybe spend 50 on these a few times. I've got 93. I'd probably go to like 70 or something like that. I only got 39 of them, as you can see. But then there's your tokens. So these tokens are from doing PvP, and you can get epic cards this way. This is how I got my Omega Zero card. This is how I got my... oh, there's a weapon there, nice. This is how I got my... Is he not there anymore? Maybe he's in here. Whoops. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's where I got my Copy X card. So this is for doing co-op. We'll have a look at that next episode. But yeah, here's my event tokens. This is how I got that character. This is how I also unlocked his weapon. And there's little bits and bobs in there as well. They all help. Limited. These are things you can get from the race. And that is how I maxed out my current armor as well. But yeah, it's just little bits and pieces, man. It all adds up. You can get skins in here. I think that's a skin for X-Kai or Mega Man Command Mission. cards, elemental paid, blah 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 blah. It's important to go and look in there every now and then. It's also important when this pops up to do it, because this little bar levels up and then it adds 8,000 into like, that's, yeah. Power matters. Let me show you how much power matters. If I go into story and I go to where I'm up to, oops, too far. Okay, so just in case there's spoilers, look at that. I'm at 415,000 and it wants 535,000. But my weapons are strong enough and my character is strong enough that I can still brute force my way through, and I didn't know that. Anyway, let's see if we get lucky. We'll only wait once, and if not, we'll just drop it. So yeah, I got my Copy X, I got my Mega Man X, and I got my Super Base. Oh, we got lucky. Oh, this dude's gonna fucking destroy me! He's also using Super Base, I see. This guy's got a real good lineup too. That frickin'... Oh, the Buster! His Buster! I want his Buster so bad! Yeah, he's gonna stop me. Which is probably because he's an in-game, an end-game character. And must be Captain N. I'm still hurting him, but he's definitely gonna kill me. It'd be cool if I could just kill one of his characters, you know. It's not gonna happen. Damn. Yeah, he glitched. I never stood a chance. But even if you lose, it doesn't matter because you still get PvP pulls. So like every little aspect, man, has all of these little weird things. So arena awards give us a couple of daily pulls. Obviously you get more if you win, and yeah. So all these little bits are important. Doing PvP once a day really, really helps, but it also gets you these tokens. I think if you win twice you get more, but yeah. Yeah, and these SP, they're super important too. Everything is. But yeah, we're on our way to a 10 pull, but I'll be saving that. Yeah. Alrighty guys, well I'm going to call that an episode there. If you guys like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see me do some Mega Man games, or of a specific series, if you want Blue Bomber, if you want Mega Man X, if you want Mega Man Zero, like, let me know in the comments below. And until next time, I've been Shadorian, and you've been watching Mega Man X Dive on DudeGoBack. Thanks for watching, everyone.